Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you guys. Once again, this is Oluetu Aganzimela, guys. I'm here to share this financial wisdom with you guys, sharing financial principles, financial methodologies. Today is just a short video that I want to share with you guys. It's about financial identity. Understand? It's something that I was actually reading today, right, on Medium. Can't remember the writer though, but if you guys want me to share this, I can actually share it on my social media platforms. So what is financial identity? Okay, so what is financial identity, guys? Right, financial identity has to do with your character as a person. Understand? Right, it has to do with your character, the character that you build when you are building your financial goals, or maybe going towards your financial prosperity. Understand? So that's the thing. The reason why I wanted to actually share this with you guys is because like I'm seeing a lot of peer pressure. Understand? Among young people. For example, like they see their friends buying new cars, they're seeing their friends moving to different cities, or maybe seeing your friends wearing a different sneaker or whatsoever. Understand? But you have to play a different game. Understand? At the end is that life in order for you to reach your financial independence. Understand? You need to play the long-term game rather than short-term game. Understand? That's the thing that we were not taught at school. Understand? So you need to play the long-term game. Okay, let me see something here. Okay, all right, let's see. So you need to play the long-term game. Sorry about that, guys. So you need to play the long-term game. Understand? Rather than the short-term game. Understand? That is very, very, very crucial. Understand? Right? Do not be trapped by how people are actually living their own lives. You should actually look at yourself and look at the some circumstance that you're in, and then work towards that. Understand? So this is the reason why I want to share this thing that is called financial identity. Understand? It is linked to what we call your character. We can say your personal character, or maybe just simply your character. Understand? So it takes years to build your character. Understand? For example, this thing always happened whereby you get people who win like a lotto or whatsoever amount. Understand? And then see the city, people have blown that amount. Understand? It's because of their character. Understand? It wasn't built over time, whereby they can have this financial character in order for them to actually manage their money. Understand? In order for them to probably invest their money so that it can actually compound over time. Understand? So this is very, very important. Understand? For your financial well-being. Understand? Right? So what do you want to share about either the financial character is that slow financial growth builds a strong financial identity. Understand? So when you're experiencing a slow financial growth, understand, you are building that character in you. Understand? You are building that financial identity in you, because if utiko, or maybe your plans, they work out, the way that you actually want. Understand? And you get a big break, you'll be able to actually manage your money and actually compound it. Understand? The way that you taught yourself. Understand? Or maybe the lessons that you experience throughout that time. Understand? You will use those lessons. Understand? To actually compound your money, to invest it in different kind of investments that you think see fit, for your things and for your portfolio, so that it can actually grow over time. Understand? So this is very important. Slow financial growth builds a strong financial identity. What else? A fast financial growth builds a weak financial identity. Understand? So, this is not a might, guys. We see it everywhere. Understand? We can just say probably maybe that like 30% likely, other people who are actually succeeding. Understand? For people who actually have grown so fast, so rapidly in their lives. Understand? Maybe 30%, they do what is actually needed. Understand? For them to actually compound their money. Understand? And compound their investments. Understand? But for the rest 70% of them, they actually do some certain things and then they become reckless. Understand? And then you'll find probably in 10 or 5 years time they come back and be like, I'm broke, I need assistance. Understand? So what I'm trying to say is it's not about money, understand, but it's about the character you become while you are going towards your financial prosperity, going towards your financial goals. Understand? So make sure that you are actually taking the character that you are embodying. Understand? As time goes on, when you're actually moving forward towards your financial goals, your financial prosperity. Understand? So this is very important. And there's another thing that I want to share with financial things and identity is that, three things, guys. Three things that I actually want to share with you guys is that for you to be successful on your financial identity, right? These are the three habits that you can actually embody. Understand? Try by all means to practice this things and these habits, and then actually embody these habits so that you can become successful in whatever that you want to actually create. Understand? So these are the three financial mindset habits to have towards financial identity, or we can say financial goals or financial prosperity. Understand? So the first one, it's the one that we actually mentioned from the beginning, is that one, have a delayed gratification. Understand? This is very important. You must have delayed gratification. Understand? Understand? Have a delayed gratification. Understand? Whether you are employed, whether you are self-employed, and you are getting that actually income that you're actually getting probably weekly, monthly, or daily, make sure that you have delayed gratification. Understand? You don't buy those new sneakers. You don't buy the car. Understand? You don't buy those big purchases, or maybe those big purchases that will keep you into debt. Understand? Have delayed gratification. Understand? This delayed gratification, it depends, Uti, how many years will you actually foster it. Understand? Depending on the amount or maybe the number of things, depending on the goal that you actually want to reach. Understand? Right? Then you should have that delayed gratification. Understand? I would say probably maybe 5 years or 10 years. Understand? It depends. Understand? On what you actually want to achieve. Understand? On how successfully you want to achieve your financial goals. Understand? Or maybe go towards that financial prosperity in your life. Understand? So this is the first one. The second one is for you to have consistency in whatever you're doing. Have consistency, have focus in whatever you're doing. And lastly is to have discipline. Understand? The second one, consistency. The first one's consistency. The second one, focus. The third one, discipline. Understand? These are very, very crucial. Understand, for you to have if you want to build that financial identity. Understand? Right? And then number three, what I say number three is, what I say is delay gratification. Number two, I say is consistency, focus, and discipline. What did I say number three is? But number three was the best one, actually. Understand? It was the best one. Let me just take my tablet right here. So number three, let me see. I did write them down here. Okay, so number three, yes. How can I forget this one? How can I forget this one? I cannot believe that I forgot this one. But anyway, number three is continuous learning. Understand? Number three, it is what? Continuous learning. Man, I cannot emphasize this one enough, man. This one is very, very important, of which I am doing it even right now. Understand? Right? You must have that curiosity in terms of wanting to know, how is this impacting this? Understand? How is the prime rate impacting the repo rate? Understand? How do central banks operate? How do commercial banks operate? Understand? It depends what type of a field that you're actually interested in. For me, for example, I'm interested in finance. Understand? So I am all in each and every single time learning about these fields that are actually happening in finance. Understand? Right? On different kind of perspective, different kind of elements that are actually happening. Understand? I want to understand each and every single perspective of each and every single things and topic within finance. Understand? So that I can actually understand probably the basics, understand the foundation of what is actually happening in finance. Understand? So it's very important, Majid. Understand? For you to ube that thing, understand, that basic continuous learning, when you start. Understand? You must try by all means to foster that self-education. Understand? Have that self-taught in yourself. Understand? Don't wait for someone to give you something and be like, hey, read this. Understand? You should actually embody that. Understand? Read different kind of articles. Understand? Have a book that you're actually reading. Understand? And have those things that will actually change your mindset. Understand? So that you can actually become this person that you actually want to become. Understand? And probably think differently. Understand? From who you were from the beginning. Understand? It's very, 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 very important. So guys, there's 3 habits. You should try by all means to embody them so that you can have this financial identity. Understand? From me, I'll see you next time. All right.